Hello everyone, I am Nathaniel, aka Undead Horde, here on YouTube, and we are going to be taking a look at day 4 of our login quests, or daily quests. So first and foremost, I'd like to say that I was on stream for about 4.5 hours today. During that stream, it kicked over into the daily quest period. See, it's been going on for the past like 3 hours now. So I did get some of them completed during that stream. In the market, I just picked up 2 mystery shards. I also purchased a death hound from from the shop as well at some point in time. So that'll be cool. For the daily login rewards, for day 4, I got the rare skill tome, and then for the new player rewards, I got the helmet, lifesteal helmet here. So I have not looked at the helmet yet. I don't know if it's any good or not, but I do have it. Nothing, well, there has definitely been some changes since the last video, so I'll go through those changes very quickly at the beginning of this video when it comes down to the champions, and then I'll talk through some other things as I'm going through the daily quests. So, as you can tell here, Death Knight has been awakened, or has been ascended twice, which is pretty good, and is now max level 50. Hellhound is now level 4, or rank 4. Almost level 40, and I have upgraded some of his armor, or the rest of his artifacts, up to level 12. We have the Skull Squire and the Dumpire, both at rank 3, level 20, and the Death Hound is now at level 8. These guys have no artifacts on them. I was just using to help get through some of the dungeons so I can complete some of the challenges. I have completed the first section of dungeon missions, and we'll be stuck on the second one here, trying to clear spiders down for quite a while. Other than that, not much really to talk about. We got these rewards for today. There was a deal going on for updating the account, in which you got free Plarium points, and those free points did net me getting the Morag. Is that her name? Did I just sound like an idiot there? Yeah, Morag. Which obviously I can't use as of right now, but will be a champion I'm going to save when I do unlock and can use the dwarves. Other than that, we have Slither Brute in the Guardian's Ring, just gaining some levels. So let's get into completing the rest of these daily quests, and then we'll probably summon those 2 ancient shards at the end of the video, and we'll cut out from there. So I guess while I'm in the campaign, I will show you guys. We have made it all the way up to 9 here. We have not been able to beat through 3-starring 9 yet, but that was well before. That was like when Death Knight was like level 48, I think was the last time I had him. No Ascension. And the Hellhound was at like level 20 something. So I'm going to retry it now on camera, see if I can complete it with the Ascension and the further levels. If not, then I will just have to figure things out from there. Other than that, when it comes down to the dungeons, I have completed every dungeon to at least, or every like potion dungeon to at least level to stage 6. Some of them are higher, like stage 7. I don't think I've completed stage 8 on anything yet. but that's where I'm at. I've been farming a lot of the Force potion keep, so I can upgrade Death Knight, or at least get him to Ascension level 3 as of right now, so I can gain his other ability. That'll be extremely powerful to have. So that's been the main focus right now, and what I did for like the last hour or so of the live stream was just grinding through there. The live stream was fine. I got 1 like on it, so that's pretty cool. I have no new subscribers. Actually, I've got no subscribers on the channel right now. The first video I posted is doing decent. It's got like 27 views as of right now and 1 like. So it's not great, but not terrible either. The watch rate isn't super high, but getting views is kind of key right now, and just being able to kind of push the content out there. So looks like we're not going to be able to 3-star through this one either as of right now. I'm going to turn down the volume a little bit. I don't know how loud it's going to be on the recording, but I don't want it to be too loud. Obviously, don't want to be too quiet, but I think I'd rather take too quiet than too loud at this point. So kind of struggled there, unfortunately. But what that does mean, I just have to work a little bit harder. So as of right now, I'm just going to, actually, I think I don't have to do this. I don't have to do this twice. So I'm going to run through this, just this here twice. The reason why I always pick doing stage 3 is because I can get more undead characters. I can get Sorceress. I can get the Dompire. I can get the Skull Squire. And I can get the, Skull Squire and Skullag. And so it's good to get them and being able to upgrade their abilities. Or their abilities all the way. So it's a good use of energy, especially completing through the daily missions. It also would have been a good use to throw a couple other members on the team so I can get them some additional XP, but I just wasn't thinking at the time. But it's also a great use of going through the dailies, is just being able to level up some people, because you're going to have to go through it anyways. So, especially this early on, it killed a lot of birds with a lot of stones. Just by completing the dailies and just doing it as effectively as possible, which obviously I'm not showing now, but I will show better off in tomorrow's daily quest video. So now that I have that complete, I know I have to upgrade an artifact. I also have to upgrade a character by 3 levels in, this is getting annoying, inside of the tavern. So I will do the 3 levels, maybe. Actually, I'll probably be able to do it on the Dompire a lot easier. Okay. So the Dompire will go up to there. Then I will complete my artifacts. I have not looked at all into building through anybody else. Let's take a look at some of these artifacts here that I've been receiving. So the helmet seems actually pretty okay. Having speed, attack percentage, and crit rate is actually really nice and will be helpful on someone, whoever I decide to put this on. Double roll into attack doesn't feel great. That actually feels like kind of the last stat I almost wanted, but it's definitely not the end of the world by any means. It'll just be a decent piece for an attacker just early on. Okay, so we have to do a live arena and then do 3 summons. The live arena will be super easy to run through. All right, here we go. I don't love doing, not live arena, but classic arena is what I meant. I don't love doing the arena, but I also know how important it is to complete through arena, especially just for like the additional stat boosts that you can get. Even if it's a little bit like the 1% or like the 2%, it can still be helpful and could help really just turn the tide of certain things just by having that little extra damage. So I do understand how important it is. I haven't had great success going through Classic Arena. I've watched several videos now by like Cobb in which he says that there really should be no reason why anybody should be struggling through it. It really is just a lot of it, especially early on, getting up to like the first stages of gold, is really just like a team power matchup. And if your power is higher, then typically you're fine. And for the most part, that is shown to be pretty true. There are some situations in which it's not true. Obviously, if you're getting characters that are just stronger, like legendaries, like if I was facing like a full legendary roster right now, it might not go as easily. So it's like, that's not the truest statement out there. But for the most part, it is pretty true. I have gotten a lot better at being able to go through and kind of picking out what teams I'm going to have a lot better chance against and what teams I'm not. Even though it looks like I should win, I tend to know better that I'm not going to. And just avoiding those so I'm not wasting any type of arena tokens. And it's a good skill to learn early on, understanding what fights you can and cannot take on in arena, and just avoiding them so you can save your tokens, and then you're not losing any of your position either, because it can be annoying to try to fight back from it. So this account, we do want to have a good focus on arena. We want to be able to get the arena rewards. We want to be able to get up to like gold, because I believe it's gold is where you can first start being able to receive void shards, I believe, as a reward, and that's pretty cool. So obviously we want to be able to do that, but we also want to be able to complete arena missions enough where we can get all 3 stars inside of the clan activity and not just go for the bare minimum. We do want to go after all 3 stars. It'll just help out a lot, get a quicker chance at getting additional rewards out of the clan. So that would just be a lot better in the long run. Now, once the Hellhound here gets up to level 40, I can start working on the Skull Squire and getting additional artifacts placed on him, and having a stronger focus at getting him up to level or rank 440. So as per how I would like to go with this, just focus on one champion at a time, getting them up to at least level 40, and then moving on to new champions and getting them up there slowly, while somehow in the background working on getting Ultimate Death Knight up to level 60. Right now we do have to farm food. It's just we're not in a super great position to be farming food, which is indeed very unfortunate, but I do believe I have a free 5-star chicken, so we're part of the way there, just not really though. And we are getting the other rare that we have, the 3-star rare, slowly moved up to level 30 inside the Guardian ring as of right now. So it's like we're making some moves, it's just not a ton. We're doing actually decently well here in the classic arena, which is quite nice. This might end up being a harder fight for us, dependent. Oh, no, the Death Knight's got it, for sure. I really wish you could ascend rank 1 champions, but you just can't. I think it's really stupid that you can't. I don't think the stat increase it would do anything really crazy by any means. And I get in some regards where it's like, well, it's kind of a way to just set apart those champions and realize that they are weaker champions from like other champions. But it's like other games do it, like Summer's War. In that game, you can ascend everyone. So it's like, why are we really restricting it in this game, Plarium? Really? But whatever. Whatever. All right. So we're just on mainly focusing on doing the summon or the 3 summons, so we can do that. Obviously, to complete the clan, we have to be able to use Demon Lord keys, which I have unlocked Demon Lord at this point in time for the clan boss. All right, so we have Hatchet Slinger. Can't use him. Can we get an Undead, please? No. Okay. Oh, man, Apothecary is so strong as well. Alright, I will not be using Apothecary as food. The Apothecary will stay in the Master's vault, but the Slinger here will probably end up being used for food eventually. So, and we do have to do one more additional summon here, so we'll do it on the Mystery Shard. I would like to get just a skill. Nope, never mind. You'll be used for food. Or you'll probably be used as like rank up fodder. As probably like the main thing that she'll end up being used for. As of right now, until I get them a lot higher, because the Death Hound will need the level 1. Not that we don't have more in the reserves, but they eventually become food. Alright, so with the clan activity, how are we looking? We are at 3 stars, but what do we have left to complete? 1 Demon Lord run, 2 more Classic Arena fights, and using 2 keys. That's not bad at all. So let's get our 5 arena medals. We will jump back into arena and we'll complete the next 2 fights that we need to complete to move on. And then we will just run Demon Lord. Demon Lord will not be a great run going through this time, just because most of my champions don't have good artifacts. But it's fine. It's fine. We're working on it. That'll come pretty soon. I know it's a weird way of going about it. Like, I probably should just shove artifacts on them just to say that I have artifacts on them. But honestly, it won't do a whole ton. As it is right now, they need to have just better levels and everything, so. But I'll figure it out. Soon. It really won't take me very long at all. Before I'm at that point, honestly. If I keep going the way that I have been going, and I can get like another 4-hour, 4.5, 5-hour long live stream in tomorrow, then I should be at a really good position with the Dompire and the Skull Squire both being up to rank 4 max level and should have at least okay equips on them. I still have yet to figure out how I want to fully equip the Dompire. She will probably end up also in lifesteal gear for now. She does pretty okay in it, but I also do want her to have max crit. She'd be like one of the champions I want to have her at max crit the soonest, besides like the Hellhound as of right now. So, I don't know. You know, this is a super easy fight, so we're going to take this one on. Just because. Alright, here we go. Nice. It'll be a while before I can gain any, like, real medals and stuff. I might just not waste, but use these next 2 tokens. It's better than I would be wasting them if I just didn't use them, honestly. So I am going to go through and use them. The video is almost at its sweet spot. I want these to be between 20 to 25 minutes long. I don't really feel like they should be much longer than that. So we just passed the 20-minute mark, which isn't too bad. But I do have to run through Demon Lord twice, so we'll have to see how things go. Alright. But it shouldn't be too bad. They could actually, the Demon Lord would probably end up taking my team pretty quickly. So, Clan Boss, Demon Lord, easy. The bare minimum damage is, let's call it 286. I don't even think we're going to be reaching 1. That would be my theory going into all of this, but we'll see. If I get really close to the 286 in total, I might use just the 3rd key today. Actually, I might just use it anyways, because I think it'd be a waste not to use it. Oh, I'm on 1x speed. Wow. We have to see who's doing the best damage here. Obviously, I'm really looking to build Hellhound into being our, like a Demon Lord damage dealer as of right now. His attack is fine. Like, he's doing, like, 5,000 damage on a crit, which isn't great, but I also don't have him in, like, the best build by any means. So, still getting 5k damage, almost 6 on a crit is not bad at all. Like, I'm not complaining by any means. And on a non-crit hit, you're looking at, like, 3,500 or so. So, honestly, doing a lot better on the damage department than I thought I was going to be doing. But probably should have given a lot more respect to the Hellhound and to the UDK for the defense increase and all that the UDK does have, and just how high of a level he is. The artifacts aren't phenomenal, but they're better than nothing for sure. And the double ascension. I wish it was a triple ascension. He'd be significantly better right now with the triple ascension. Just because of the 3rd, or whatever the ability is that he unlocks, however he gets it. I don't think it's on A3, but I forget exactly whatever it is. So 200, really not bad at all. So, yeah. So that'll easily put me at, I might, even if I go and run the 3rd key, I might be able to get into going into like the 2nd chest, whatever that is. So that would be pretty ideal if I could do that. I haven't really been working on any of the other accounts as of recently, which is fine, but it seems like the Demon Lord, like the Clan Boss stuff is going to suffer from it, but it's okay. It's okay. I wasn't really making that far in there anyways. Some accounts were doing like just above 1 million damage, which isn't bad, but it's not great either. So I could be doing a lot better, and I just am not. So honestly, the fact that this team barely touched, like barely any artifacts or anything on them, still hitting around 200, and that's basically from 2 units, is really not bad. Once I get the other 3 really, like, up there, it'll do so much better. Ideally. Ideally, I'd love it to, like, double or triple. Being able to reach between, like, 4 to 6 in a key would be nice. Until we can get them all to, like, 5. Rank 5 or so. That would be like the ideal position to be in. Okay. Not horrible. It's taking some time, but it's not like the worst amount of time in the world. so I will take it. Now we're just above 200, which is nice. So 210 this time, 200 the first time. So that's, you know, 410, and ideally we'd be getting anywhere between 2 and 210 this time around as well, and that would be very good. It'd be funny if we split the difference at like 205. So it's super possible for that to happen. I really want to get up the Death Hound because of the poison. Honestly, I feel like the poison would do pretty decent for additional damage here on the clan boss. I also might be that the Death Hound also has an ignored defense on him, which would be nice as well. I'll have to look into him. I can't fully remember, but I do remember he does have the poison, and the poison damage would be really nice to have. Not great, not terrible. Imagine the Skull Squire and the Dompire just had like level 8 equips or artifacts on them, and how much better they could be doing, even with just that little extra bit. But whatever. I'm only on day 4. Like, day 4 and on a challenge like this, and it's like I could be putting like a little bit more work into it. If I didn't have such a huge like restriction on the account, I could definitely be further along, but I think I enjoy the restriction. I like being able to have all that content out there, and then people can criticize me from the very beginning. Make it fair for everyone. We are going to, I don't want to say crush, but we're definitely going to make it past our even our max. So I'm actually really happy about that. Wow, 224. Can we hit like 250 would be nice. Doesn't seem like we will. No, but 240. All right. And there we go. That is a 3 key code. Ooh, tapping out at 652, which puts us into the novice chest range and just 100,000 damage short of breaking out. Not too shabby. That also does mean we have made it to a 3 stars here, which is pretty nice. And yeah, that's really what's going on. I guess I'll do a quick look here at the dungeons for you guys so you can kind of see where I'm at. We're at stage 6 of Spirit Keep. We can beat stage 5 of Magic. We can beat stage 8 of 4th, which we've been grinding through to try and get the superior 4th potion for Death Knight, or Ultimate Death Knight, but it's been a struggle. We can clear through 6 of Void, and we can clear through 7 of Arcane. I have not tried Ice Golems yet at all, so I've got no idea where we're at with that. But I have gone through Dragons. We can beat through stage 4. I don't even think I've attempted stage 5 yet, but I might try that soon. If I can beat through stage 5, that'd be extremely helpful. And I haven't tried Spiders at all, haven't tried Fire Knight's Castle at all. So there we are. Small update, but really just daily quests out of the way. Doing really bad in our summons, but what do you expect? Alright, with all that being said, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.